Hello, everybody. So, this is a personal message for Intuitive Ella. I am so glad that didn't sit right with you last night and that you reached out to me. I'm human. Here's what happened. I was doing shadow reads last night, and guys, I'm human. I was probably tired, I was going too fast, or I just literally had too much going on, too much energy. I have no excuse except I screwed up. So I was reading her pick, which was number 56. So I went to number 56 in my cards. And the blind spot card that I was reading for her was number 71. I was reading it. I was completely tuned into her energy. But somehow, when I had put the book down and I had looked up to talk, when I put the book down, somehow I ended up skipping a page or something. And when I picked the book back up, I thought I was still reading on the same word, and I wasn't. I had jumped to the next word, and I have to apologize. I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I made the mistake, but I am so glad that you trusted your intuition and you trusted your judgment and you reached out and we talked about it and we found out that it was my fault. And gosh, it happens, guys. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I am not a professional, except when it comes to life. I have professionally lived through life. So, Intuitive Ella, this is for you. I'm going to use your same numbers, but I have all different decks except for the blind spot. I'm going to use your same number 56. I've got them all pre-shuffled. They're all ready to go. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dive into this, and we're going to try this all over again, just the right way. And again, thank you for trusting your gut, and thank you again for reaching out to me. I owe you this because I need you to understand that I was totally tuned into you, but I totally goofed and I made a mistake and I grabbed the wrong card in the page, or I turned too many pages. So I deeply apologize. So everything's pre-shuffled. Let's go. Number 56. It's probably easier to count from the back, right? Nope. They said no. You got number 67. Number 67, disconnection. If you have drawn the sigil, your disconnection is what you are not seeing. The hardest part about disconnection is that when you are using disconnection as a coping mechanism, you feel relief. You no longer feel the tension and the conflict and the feeling of separation. That was occurring before you disconnected. As a result, you may feel that you are more in harmony and more connected, even though the truth is the opposite. And even with other people that are screaming at you that you are disconnected, you don't see it. You feel this way because you are so disconnected that you may not even feel the pain of the disconnection itself, and thus do not recognize it, and recognize that you yourself are disconnected. Disconnection is a state of being detached from something. Disconnection plays out in all kinds of different ways with people. People can be detached from their emotions, from friends, partners, family, and their own essence. Even their children. from their hearts, from their truest desires, and from the impact that they have made on others, from reality, and the list goes on and on and on. Some say that a disconnection shows up in day-to-day life, that a person can be that a person can be in a job for years that they hate, but they are so disconnected with their heart that they don't care. A person can cause immense cruelty to another person and never even realize what they are doing because they are disconnected. Because of their disconnection. People can feel sadness and tell you that they are fine, but because they are disconnected from their emotions, they don't understand. A person can say that they hurt someone because they are disconnected from a person's inner world, or therefore don't see themselves attached to something that they're actually attached to. Anyone can have a one-night stand and not think about the person that they slept with the next day. But he or she cannot disconnect from the degree that he or she had to mutely masturbate with no emotional connection because the synchronicities weren't there. Magic and realization comes for all. Every one of us, because he or she was or is disconnected from spirit. Someone can be focused on projects that they are doing and with their kids fall behind with the connection. While they feel like they are not neglecting their children, the project was more important than them. There are so many ways that we can be disconnected, and it goes on and on and on, and then it leads into self-harm. So I will screenshot this and I will send it to you. But that is your blind spot from the blind spot. I asked the cards, what else, what energy are we pairing with this for her? They led me to Guardians of the Night Tarot. And you got the King of Pentacles. You got the Sugar Daddy, right? So King of Pentacles is seeing your dreams come to fruition, holding your kingdom in your hands, having the material wealth and the community to go with it, standing on solid ground. They also paired it with transformation. Transformation is one of the deepest cards in some mind frames. It's a metamorphosis. It's a transformation. It's something that you desperately need in your life. So they paired all of this together for you with your sigil for disconnection. So your blind spot, although taken from last night because of my error, I still used your same numbers, but I wanted your energy to be the same. I love your face, and I apologize from the deepest parts of my heart, Brandy. I am so very sorry. I hope this reaches you. If you have any questions, absolutely reach out. You know every way to reach me. So definitely, please, 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 ultimately, I hope that this makes a lot more sense to you. Go get everything you're entitled to. I know you're not a narcissist, but we all have narcissistic tendencies. I would have never realized that if you hadn't noticed that it didn't sit right or go together. So thank you. Thank you for paying attention, and thank you for putting me up on my own game and helping me recognize that I made the mistake. I am so sorry, and I hope that you find yourself in a beautiful, blissful, blessed energy today, and don't let anything take you from it. Love your face, and I will talk to you soon.